These are the meditations of Kantes. On today's meditation, like, share, subscribe. Now, this is a quick one. Why did Solomon, the wisest man, supposedly, that the world has ever known, why did he ask for wisdom? I always keep the camera close to me because, I need you to hear these words correctly. But why did Solomon, the wisest man, ask for wisdom when he could have asked for, a couple of Bitcoin? Why would he ask for wisdom? Why didn't he ask for a girlfriend like you? Well, wisdom is the currency needed to run a kingdom. So, wisdom is the most valuable currency to a king. You dig what I'm saying? So, wisdom, just like you cannot function in the Bitcoin network without any type of Bitcoin, like a fuel, like the fuel in a car, a man, a chosen one, regardless of, the gender. But most of the time, I speak of men because I'm speaking mostly and first of all to myself. Wisdom is the currency needed to run in the kingdom network, whatever that kingdom network is. It could be the Kante's kingdom network. You dig? You can insert your own name, your own initials, but it is the currency you need. Forget every other currency. Once you have wisdom and it is infinite, you have one piece of wisdom, you have all. And anyone who is wise enough to understand what I'm speaking about will never stop at just one piece of wisdom. You dig what I'm saying? It becomes infinite. It becomes a relationship you have with the learning because of how valuable wisdom is to you. Okay, so that's why Solomon asked for wisdom. Wisdom is the highest currency, and it is the currency that is needed to run a kingdom. Like you need fuel to run a car. You see, so a man, a king, a chosen one cannot effectively run their kingdom, their vehicle, their equipment without wisdom. It's why you see a lot of men who grew up without a father, or without even, forget even more than just growing up without the father, without the acknowledgement that there was something that was missing. You see, without even acknowledging the gap that existed. And that gap is not money, as most women try to, you know, to close that gap that the absence of the father has caused. They get big careers and they send their children to big schools, and they assume that that is what, will fill up that gap. But that gap is the same gap that exists when the sun is not there. You see, when it is in darkness after a rainy day, it's been raining for cats and dogs. Fuck it, bring the whole jungle. It's been raining the whole jungle, and that's why there's so many butterflies around, because now that the sun has come out, there's just happiness in life. That's what, and nothing can ever fill up that gap that was there when the sun was not there. So that is what is missing in a lot of our chosen ones' hearts, and a lot of our people's hearts. Every space you go, it's why you who is watching this video, who is hearing my voice, you're a blessing, manze. You're a blessing, manze. Sana na sana, you're a blessing. Because if you understand how valuable wisdom is, then you spread it. Just by your own existence, you spread it. Okay? So, Solomon, you should maybe listen to him and get some game, not necessarily from me, but from whoever, most especially from the desire. First, you must. It is incredible. I don't think that's that's probably why they, in some circles they say you have to be born like this, because I don't know how. It is not because they, like, like Jesus said, the truth is out there, it's right in front of you. Wisdom is right in front of you, it's not far. The only thing that is missing is the desire to see, the desire to know its value. That's to, not just to know it, first the desire, because once you desire it, you have it. And the more you burn yourself up in a heat, like Napoleon Hill spoke about, in a heat of how valuable wisdom is, then the money will follow you, the currency will follow you. Okay, that's why I say the chosen ones are the face on the dollar bill, they are the face on the note. Wisdom denotes the currency. That's the powers that be. That's where they were playing. That's where they play their games. Not in this, $1, $2, $3. Give them all to me, but cause they know what I have. Okay, so wisdom is what brings every other currency. Now I said this video was gonna be short. Passing 5 minutes 30 seconds. I must leave you now. Okay, digest all I've spoken about. Wisdom is the most valuable thing you must endeavor to get. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Adios.